the Tiguan.
Volkswagen.
The technologically advanced Tiguan.
Volkswagen.
The technologically advanced Tiguan.
Volkswagen.
New Golf, the future you've been waiting for.
Volkswagen.
The future you've been waiting for. With optional active info display and gesture control. This is the new Golf.
Volkswagen.
The future you've been waiting for. With optional driver personalization and a powerful turbocharged engine. This is the new Golf.
Volkswagen. Volkswagen.
Come on, Monday. Hey, it's not that bad.
Let's roll. Tap into that big old door.
We're here. Now he's getting it.
Baking in the distance. Now ride with the breeze till I find me that big old tree.
It's just better out here, hey boy? All tracks lead to adventure.
Volkswagen.
Wait, another luxury car ride? Oh yeah, here's the successful guy with good hair. Wow, that is good hair. You see, every now and then, something comes along that's just different. This is not your average look at me, I've made it sort of thing. Now ask yourself, when was the last time you did something bold? The new Volkswagen RTN, boldly different.
Volkswagen.
You have a message from Chris. It says, "How long until you arrive?" Would you like to reply?
Yes.
Okay, what do you want to say to Chris?
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Your message to Chris says, "I'll be there in 10 minutes." Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll send it.
Volkswagen. 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 Volkswagen.
Over at the Volkswagen footy department, we've noticed something interesting. When players are on the bench, some need to cool down, while others need to stay warm, ready to take on the game. This got us thinking, what if we made an interchange bench that incorporates the tech behind our 3-zone climate control air conditioning system? That way, when Kieran, Luke and Nick are on the bench, we could keep the 3 of them at their optimum temperature at all times. And Kieran's hot water bottle at home. At the Volkswagen footy department, because of bone-rattling hits like this, we reckon eyes in the back of your head would come in pretty handy. Which got us thinking, what if we took a Guernsey and weaved in our side assist technology? Through strategically placed sensors, the system could detect approaching opposition just like our cars, then alert and recommend our player brace for the oncoming pack or play on. Which would be great for you, wouldn't it, Kurt? Footy's a game of centimetres. A ball staying in or crossing the line can turn a match on its head. So at the Volkswagen footy department, we wondered what would happen if we developed a ball inspired by our lane assist technology. With the system continuously monitoring the line, if the ball started to drift over, it could steer itself back on course. Much like our cars. Shot. But where's the fun in that, eh, Luke? Here at the Volkswagen footy department, we reckon AFL's one of the toughest endurance sports going around, and the Swans boys would run all day if you let them. Which got us thinking, what if we created a device for the players that's inspired by the driver fatigue detection technology from our cars? Through an aggregation of multiple signals, it could detect, then warn a player if they're about to overcook themselves, and recommend a breather. Come on, Nick, break's over. In footy, you want to see the ump hit the pack every time. But it's not easy with your back to the game. Inspired by our rear view camera technology, this was a job for the Volkswagen footy department. We created a camera which connects to a display with dynamic guidance lines, letting them see behind them, in front of them. Boom. Now anyone can do it. A hot pie and cold drink at the footy is a great Australian tradition. Unfortunately, they also make these seats tricky. Inspired by our easy open tailgate technology, the Volkswagen footy department installed a motion sensor underneath these seats, which, with a kick of the foot, activates a controlled descent, making having your hands full less of a handful.
Out here, one thing's for sure. You need a vehicle as tough as the land it's driven on. You need a ute.
You just need something that's a little bit tougher than a normal standard car.
I had a Ford ute when I was 17, and 18 I bought a Hilux.
Whether it's for work,
I have to have a ute to get by, really.
Circular saws, laser levels, routers, planers. We run a lot of cattle at the moment.
or for play,
Do some circle work here, then we'll go through this little water patch here. I love getting bogged.
Yeah, it's just fun. You can go anywhere, drive over stuff, push trees over if they're in your way.
a ute is a way of life.
Any vehicle I have's got to be able to take a bit of rough and tumble. Just put fuel in them and tyres on them. That's basically all we do to them.
Number plate was kangaroo. It's got the bonnet scoop and it really made me go, yeah, I want that truck.
I love my truck, yeah. I really do.
So who better to test drive a truck that's been stripped of everything that identifies it than four blokes who know what makes a great ute and how to push it to its limits.
Give it a flogging and see how we go.
I don't know what it is.
Nah, it's got me. I don't know.
This is the naked ute.
Cool, where's the keys?
So eat that.
Yeah.
The tough country needs a tough ute,
I love getting it in the mud and having a bit of fun.
and no one knows that better than these four blokes.
Any vehicle I have's got to be able to take a bit of rough and tumble.
But what will they make of a truck with no badges or branding to judge it by?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The naked ute.
Give it a flogging and see how we go.
At least I know I won't dent it. Cool, where's the keys?
We got them to push the naked ute to its limits.
We're fairly deep there, aren't we? Can I give it a bit? The handles well. It wasn't revving its tits off just to keep the momentum up. Got plenty of power.
Find out what it was capable of.
Good traction. Yeah, so far it's very stable. Clear it seems, alright.
Yeah, that's fucking excellent. Yeah, it felt good. Went through it easy, eh? Didn't even struggle one bit.
What surprised them?
Fairly steep, isn't it? We're in neutral now. That's crazy. Well, who's driving this thing? It's driving itself. That's good.
Didn't even feel like mud.
And even compare it to their own utes.
Well, if you're in my Colorado by now, your head would have hit the side about half a dozen times.
It seems to be matching it or outdoing it for power.
Comfy even going over this rough terrain. It's comfy.
Come up the hill, good. I like how it come up the hill. That descent control, that blew me away.
Then the big question, what the hell did they think it is?
Oh, I sort of thought it might have been something like a D-Max.
I don't know, I was thinking it might have been a Ranger. This morning I thought it was a Hilux. It's an Amarok.
Amarok. Wow. Good.
So, what would four loyal ute owners think about the Volkswagen Amarok now?
That's a sexy, capable car.
Got a big ass on it, yeah.
Yeah, there's a mile of room between the wheel arch.
I love it.
Powerful.
Yeah, I'd give one a go. I was really impressed. I was quite a ballsy ute.
Take away the shiny panels and the chrome badge. Take away the dual climate control and the hand-stitched leather seats. Take away the sports bar and the alloy wheels, the preconceptions and misconceptions. Because out here, tough is not an optional extra. Tough comes from within. All right, that's 18 kilowatts of power. Yep, and that too. See, 18 kilowatts is what separates the Amarok V6 from all those other utes. Basically, it's an extra one of these under the hood. Make that one of these on overboost. And come on, who wouldn't want a little more of that? The Amarok V6, the most powerful ute in its class.
Well, we are here for the 2017 Spirit of Amarok, which is a challenge where everyday people can just turn up and drive a brand new Amarok around a really serious four-wheel drive track. So it's a fantastic challenge and a whole lot of fun.
So we're just going to go as fast as we can. We're just going to drive it like we stole it. That's the plan.
Look, all in all, it's just a great setup car. I really do like the stability control and the downhill descent and all that. It basically just drives itself off-road.
Really, really good. Really brilliant. For a standard car, it was absolutely amazing. Look, usually we'd brake and then power through it, and you don't have to with the car. The car just does it itself.
The technical stages are going to be really quite challenging because there is only a tiny bit of distance between these poles to stop you hitting them.
It was good, nice and tight and technical. I think Slow and Steady was the winner of the race.
It's quite tricky, wasn't it?
It was.
Sit at the bottom, stop watch. You've got 30 seconds to make up your mind. Do you want to hit it or go backwards? 30 seconds.
I'm glad we didn't take the choice to reverse.
Yeah, no,
it was good.
Excellent.
It was excellent.
All you Volkswagen people were fantastic. Everyone stopped and had a chat. Yeah, it was awesome. Good day.
Fingers crossed we did all right, but it's a brilliant experience.
Better calibre of people out here than what we are, but we've had a ball anyway. It's been great. It's been awesome. Yeah.
Good drive through Canberra, went through some water and through a bit of a four-wheel drive track, and it was good fun and the car was amazing.
Just seeing that first impression of other drivers that hadn't touched it for the first time, and they were just grins from ear to ear. They were just absolutely thrilled.
8-speed automatic, the all-wheel drive system, the overboost, it's just a fantastic package.
The hill descent was great, just took control of the car. It was almost too easy to drive.
I tell you, the cars are unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It has so much power, it is so smooth, so much torque. It's hard to believe that you're in a commercial vehicle. That's the truth of it.
Very, very nice car. Looking forward to getting it in the showroom.
Are you serious?
Oh, far out. Before any production model is unveiled, manufacturers perform testing in secret. So we got 4 performance enthusiasts to test drive a prototype that was designed to look just as mean
That is unbelievable.
as the V6 turbo diesel engine that powered it.
All right, let's get into it. Handles very, very well. Oh, the braking's awesome on it. She sticks in really well. It's basically gliding me, man. It's driving itself.
It just wants to go where you're putting it.
So, what did they think?
Oh, unbelievable. Incredibly impressive. The power, point, shoot, guys. Just insane.
That is awesome. Definitely got some torque on it. Beautiful.
And how about off-road?
Feels like it just adapts.
Minimal wheel slip, just up and over.
Wow, easy.
You feel in control the whole time.
Definitely turbo diesel. Very capable. That is amazing.
But how would they react when they found out what the prototype had been disguising?
Well, yep.
That's a new Amarok.
Wow, there you go. That is awesome. How good is that?
It's a V6.
How good is it?
This one's got aircon.
Where's the keys? Keys. That was my biggest surprise. That was huge.
In terms of acceleration, braking, it was the same vehicle.
Drove it just as hard. Turns in, pulls, everything. Excellent.
That is phenomenal. You just feel so freaking confident with it.
The new Amarok V6 TDI. Tough comes from within.
No matter what your working life demands, there's only one vehicle with the versatility to do it all. Volkswagen Transporter. And only Transporter is loaded with over 60 years of Volkswagen tried and tested know-how. Maybe that's why people love them so much.